Welcome to a special episode of Wrestling Fanatics, and today I will be explaining the entire storyline of CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. I will review the Royal Rumble injury, the bad blood hype, the brutal strap match at Bash in Berlin, and so much more. But first, we will start off with the Royal Rumble segment in where CM Punk is injured by Drew McIntyre. So, during the Royal Rumble match, the last four people left were Gunther, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, and Drew McIntyre. And in this image shown, Drew McIntyre and CM Punk go at it multiple times since, for some reason, Drew is targeting CM Punk. So, Gunther was eliminated first of them, and then Drew, right before he was thrown over the top rope, he injured CM Punk by doing a future shock DDT. Now, this image is where I'm guessing the injury happened out of him doing the future shock DDT, but that is how CM Punk got injured. Okay, so this happened on the Raw after Royal Rumble. So CM Punk had literally been injured 2 days before. So he has to inform the crowd about this unfortunate news that he has been injured. And he comes out in a sling, and he's obviously sad. But this is going to be all sad, because then Drew McIntyre comes out and starts beating the heck out of him. And now he's getting CM Punk's injury even worse. Now this is what sets off CM Punk for the events that happened in this storyline, because he got beat up pretty badly. Next, in early February, Drew McIntyre has a promo that's reacting to CM Punk's injury, and he wears this shirt where it's Drew holding a peace sign up next to a grave saying CM Punk's WrestleMania main event 2024 to 2024. I don't know or remember what the promo was about. That's the only aspect I can remember, because he made it so it was memorable. So, 2 months later, it's WrestleMania time, and Drew McIntyre has a match with Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight title. And coincidentally, CM Punk is on commentary for this match still with his injury, and he has been off TV for the past 2 months. So, the storyline was kind of not going. Now, Drew beats up Seth and wins the world title, and he made the biggest mistake. He went over to the commentary table and bragged to CM Punk that he won the title. But it backfires, because CM Punk fights back physically and beats up Drew McIntyre. And then, out of the blue, Damian Priest comes down and cashes in on Drew, and he won the World Heavyweight title. So Drew McIntyre only had the World Heavyweight title for about 5 minutes just because of his stupid decisions. After that, on the Raw, right after WrestleMania, Drew gets a title shot for the World Heavyweight Championship, I guess because WWE felt bad that he had only had the title for 5 minutes. So, during the match, CM Punk comes out, of course, and he attacks Drew McIntyre, causing him to lose the title shot and not be able to compete for the World Heavyweight title. And this really set Drew off, but it made CM Punk determined to do more. Then it gets even more beefy, if you know what I mean. So, CM Punk spoils Drew McIntyre's homecoming at Clash at the Castle. Now, Drew does end up getting a title match with Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight title. I don't remember exactly how, so don't ask me how. In the match, CM Punk comes towards the end and acts as a ref after the other one got hit and he was on the side of the ring. And then he only counted to 2 even though it should have been 3, and Damian then wins the match. And Punk slips away without getting attacked by Drew. So this made Drew really mad. Next up, in July, we have Money in the Bank. It's Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins versus Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight title. Now, Drew McIntyre is still trying to get the World Heavyweight title, but CM Punk refuses him to. So, Punk uses a chair on Drew and hits him in the face with the title as well. So he hits him with the chair a bunch of times, drags Drew into the ring, and then hits him in the face with the World Heavyweight title, the title that he will never get to have because Punk still has air in his lungs. And bam! Just like that, we have a Summerslam match. CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Now, this started out as just a plain and simple CM Punk promo. And he talks about that he's cleared and he wants to fight Drew and asks Drew to come out. Drew does come out and says he doesn't want to wait to fight any longer, and they are going to go at it, but then security comes along with Adam Pearce. So Punk is held back by security as he wants to fight Drew. And Adam Pearce says the reason why they're not going to fight that night is because they're going to fight at SummerSlam. And he says that they have a referee problem. And then, bam, Seth Rollins' music hits, and he comes out, and he is going to be the special guest referee. And so now this match is going to get very interesting. So, it was time for the SummerSlam match, and now we are all the way to August 2024. Figure this started in January. So, we are far into this storyline already, and finally, we get CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. But, of course, it can't be normal. Seth is the guest referee. Anyway, so, Seth does not follow his referee job he does not do his referee job that well, and Seth gets in a fight with Punk after Seth doesn't count when Punk was covering Drew and a bunch of other stuff. Now, Seth Rollins picks up the prized bracelet of this whole storyline thing. The prized bracelet. He picks it up after it fell off of Drew's wrist. And CM Punk notices that when they're fighting, of course with words, they weren't fighting physically yet. He takes his bracelet back, but a couple minutes later, Seth does not like that. And he's like, it's my bracelet. No, but CM Punk is like, it's mine. So, and then it just gets to them fighting. Seth gets knocked out, and Drew McIntyre takes advantage because when CM Punk turns around, he runs into a low blow. And, yeah, that's how Drew McIntyre won. This next thing is pretty simple and short. There was a promo on Raw in early August 2024, and CM Punk comes out and he accepts defeat because he did lose to Drew McIntyre at SummerSlam, but he keeps his head up because he introduces the idea of a strap match at Bash in Berlin. So, what does Drew do? He comes out and he accepts. So, it was just simply that. This strap match was a vicious and brutal match with tons of whipping with the strap and a lot of GTSs by CM Punk and Claymores by Drew McIntyre. But CM Punk comes out with the win after hitting over 5 GTSs on Drew McIntyre. And this match was actually not that crazy because no one interfered. So it was a pretty normal match, except for the fact that, of course, it was a strap match. Now, this Bad Blood Hell in a Cell match wasn't confirmed in some boring promo. Here's how it happened. So, Punk was having a promo, and Drew McIntyre, of course, wants to fight him and beat him up. So, he comes out and he beats up Punk, and Punk loses the bracelet. But Drew, instead of just wearing the bracelet and leaving, he destroys the bracelet and the beads get strewn all over the ring. And then he takes it too far, because then he shoves the beads down CM Punk's throat. So then Punk gets sent off in an ambulance after this merciless assault, and a Hell in a Cell match was confirmed for Bad Blood. It is finally time for my official prediction for Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk in a Hell in a Cell match at Bad Blood. And well, I think CM Punk is gonna win the match. Cause Drew, he's already won twice. And CM Punk has won once. So I think to even it out, we should have CM Punk win. And this will probably be after the final bell, the end of this storyline. Sadly, it has been a very entertaining one, but we are going to have to end it most likely after this match. And when that final bell hits, the storyline will be settled. And well, that's the storyline so far. It could keep going. It could stop at Bad Blood. But anyways, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like the video, and share it around so everyone can know what this great storyline has been.